And we're going to see those triple digits again today. So today, a good day to get those outdoor activities like hiking, like running, anything that's more strenuous done early. We know the drill, right? This time of year, certainly unusual, although it is unusual for this time of year to see these temperatures this high. We know the drill once we get into summertime. This is kind of what we do. We're just having to do it a little earlier this year. Right now, we're waking up to clear conditions across the valley and across the state with just a few high clouds. If you look closely up towards the Four Corners region, trying to spill into that northeast pocket of the state. We'll see some passing high clouds in northeast Arizona and along the Mogollon Rim, but I think the valley stays clear today. And those clear skies this morning making a difference in our temperatures. Yesterday we started out with more clouds. It was a little bit warmer. Our temperatures this morning, though, running a couple of degrees lower than yesterday at this time. We'll take the change. It's not a big change, but we're down to 74 degrees in Phoenix, at least at Sky Harbor. Temperatures up to our north down to 54 in Kingman, 57 in Pace and Show checking in right at 50 degrees. And check out these temperatures across the valley. This morning, I'm seeing more 60s rather than 70s. Again, a change from yesterday, and we'll take any difference we can get when it comes to some relief from that heat, right? 69 for our current condition in Surprise. It's currently 64 in Buckeye, mid 60s also in Gilbert, 65 in Chandler, and 68 right now in Queen Creek. If you are going to head out for a walk with the pets, do it early rather than later. You'll want to, of course, maybe go between now and about 10 o'clock this morning. After that, things start to get a little tricky. Maybe find some grassy areas to walk on because we know that the asphalt, that the cement gets hotter than the air temperature, so you want to make sure that their paws are protected too. And I would avoid going between the hours of 1 and 6 p.m. as temperatures are going to start to climb into the mid to upper 90s to triple digits by that point. Once that sun starts to work its way down, it'll feel a little bit more comfortable if you want to go for a walk, maybe closer to that 7 o'clock hour here this evening. Here's how our temperatures shape up by the hour. Again, our sunrise happens at 5:42. Our temperature by then in the upper 70s, then mid 80s by 10 o'clock, low 90s today by lunchtime, and then we'll see that peak temperature of 101 right around 4 o'clock. I think we're going to be in the hundreds between about 3 and 5 p.m., and that's when our temperature will peak. And then by sunset, know that those temperatures will still be in the 90s, but again, once that sun is starting to set, it's going to start to feel a little bit better. I was out for a walk around sunset yesterday evening, and it wasn't that bad by that point. 101 today for a high. That should keep us below today's record high temperature. The record for today is, again, 104 set on this date back in 1992. So it looks like we're going to stay below the record high temperature, but this is well above the average high for this time of year. 30-year average is 89. We're talking low 100s in most valley cities today, with the exception of spots like Apache Junction, Cave Creek, and Anthem, where we'll reach highs in the upper 90s, and warmer across the state too, with a high of 89 in Sedona, 94 for a high in Kingman, and temperatures in the low 100s across western Arizona. An excessive heat warning remains in effect for the valley today, tomorrow, and Thursday. For some of these locations under this alert, it's mainly Thursday that we're looking at that peak heat. That includes areas around Safford and Tucson, but from the valley to the west, those hot temperatures and those excessive heat warnings will remain in effect for the next few days. This indicating that temperatures are going to be between about 100 and 108 for highs, with overnight lows providing some relief down into the 60s to 70s. We're in weather action mode as long as this excessive heat warning remains in effect. At this point, it's only in effect through Thursday. It's possible it could be extended into Friday, but our peak heat will come Wednesday and Thursday. Look for highs right around 105 Wednesday and Thursday. We could see a record tying high on Wednesday and potentially set a new record on Thursday. Only very little relief this weekend. Temperatures look to fall into the upper 90s by Sunday into Monday. At least it's no triple digits, but it's still running at around 10 degrees above the average high for this time of year.